Black Ops 6 is just around the corner, and to celebrate the brand new release of what could possibly end up being one of the best Call of Duties in recent years, I just wanted to take some time to talk a little bit about the sort of finality of Modern Warfare 3 as we go ahead and say goodbye to it, as well as just a lot of the things that Treyarch has been revealing about the game over the past couple of weeks. It's genuinely been eating up like a lot of my interest and time and just trying to learn as much as I can about the game without spoiling too much in terms of the zombies mode, but we'll talk a little bit about when we get there. I'm so excited for this game, and if you're also interested in Black Ops 6 and excited for the launch, be sure to drop a like, and let's just get to talking a little bit about Call of Duty. So, I already did mention a little bit of my thoughts in regards to Modern Warfare 3 in one of my previous videos, and just in short, I do think Modern Warfare 3 was a very good game. Excluding the possibility of Black Ops 6, I think Modern Warfare 3 is the single best Call of Duty that we have gotten since the start of the Warzone era. And there's just so much that I could really talk about like in greater depth that I'm probably just going to end up linking you to my previous video on Modern Warfare 3 in the iCard above. But as just some of the more recent things since that video was made, I think during the midpoint of Season 5, just to cover a little bit about what happened a little bit after that and what little we did get in Season 6. Um, a lot of the map variants for shipments are very crazy and just nice visual differences for playing a very similar map and very similar layout. Um, just in general as well, a lot of the final events and overall progression that Sledgehammer has implemented into Modern Warfare 3, so good. They were dealt such a bad hand this year, and they did such a fantastic job keeping this game fresh. I absolutely loved it. And getting to play through the Modern Warfare 3 Rewind, which was just a bunch of small challenges for the event, but it still allowed us to kind of go back and unlock things that related to previous events from throughout the year. Super cool idea, and I'm super happy to see that Sledgehammer kind of implemented a lot of those things, even bringing back the beta skin and just kind of giving it a little bit of a touch up to sort of give a send off to Modern Warfare 3 as their title. Uh, just to kind of, I guess, comment on the fact of what Sledgehammer has been kind of dealing with, I do feel bad for the fact that really ever since their launch of Advanced Warfare, they haven't had like really good chances to make a good game kind of unimpeded or uninterrupted. They always kind of been forced to change things up due to either the reaction of the community or to better fit whatever the greater franchise kind of needs at the hand of Activision. But you know, it goes hand in hand because obviously COD World War II, Vanguard, and now Modern Warfare 3. I'm hoping that with the success that Modern Warfare 3 came to be, that it kind of proves that Sledgehammer can make a good Call of Duty game and possibly an even better one as a full package if they're given the time and the creative freedom to do so. But just all in all, Modern Warfare 3 was super fantastic. And just to highlight a couple of the things that I did just over the course of the year, just kind of playing on and off every day, maybe an hour or two every day. Got Interstellar on, I believe, all of the guns in Modern Warfare 3. Borealis as well, same deal. I unlocked the Modern Warfare 3 Grand Mastery Charm for zombies, and I think only one Mastery Charm for a multiplayer gun, the H-Car, or, you know, as the game calls it, the D-Tier 30-06, but neither here nor there. And I think I only ended up missing out on one seasonal camo from, I want to say it was Season 3 or Season 4. Just the kind of the flame one. The one that's like all dark and has flames on the alternate texture. But overall, like I said, yet again, super happy with Modern Warfare 3. And I was honestly just super surprised to kind of say to myself that this game was super fun, even though I'm not a fan of the Modern Warfare sub-franchise in general. But they did such a good job, and to come into Black Ops 6 feeling like this game is going to be probably the biggest game since the launch of Warzone. Super freaking cool. I'm completely blown away by everything that Treyarch has been revealing about the game. It's genuinely, I think, a little too much, but that's probably good considering the fact that I am planning to, I don't know if I'll commit to it, I'm going to try to, but I'm planning for Black Ops 6 to kind of be my personal Call of Duty game that I'm going to keep on playing for the next few years, definitely. I don't necessarily trust Infinity Ward again, and I can kind of live without a Sledgehammer game. But dude, there's so much to cover when it comes to Black Ops 6. I definitely cannot keep it all in this video, so I'm just gonna give a quick overview of a lot of the things that are coming and my general thoughts on them. If I feel like I need to make a separate video covering things in more detail, which will probably end up happening for the Zombies Augment system, I'll do that. But just to quickly cover some of the things that are coming to Black Ops 6 as a whole. First of all, obviously, the classic prestige system. I could not be more happy that that is returning. I have genuinely been looking forward to the opportunity to go for getting Master Prestige just sometime in the future. I'm not anticipating to do it like within the first few months or anything. If it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'll just keep on playing because I love zombies, and that'll be the way that I level up. But, dude, Prestige coming back, and the Prestige rewards that Treyarch has been teasing for simply just leveling up. So much insane stuff, dude. Like, are already for Prestige 1, I'm already locked in. Like, the Zombie Weaver skin, that looks freaking dope. The Tommy Gun MP5 skin, that also looks freaking dope. And then just the fact that I'm not sure if it's kind of like confirmed or implied or whatnot, but with the 1 through 55 progression, they mentioned that you will get a Gobblegum like every kind of few levels, every 5-ish levels or whatever. And that's just an extra Gobblegum that you can get on top of the ones that you just earned by playing zombies. I'm wondering if you can kind of re-earn those every time you prestige. So there's effectively 10 plus Gobblegums to earn, like, just for prestiging. That's honestly a pretty cool idea, I would say, which means if that is the case, that there's 10 plus hidden power ultra Gobblegums that you can earn, but we'll get to that in a minute. Just the leveling up system and the prestige rewards, they were not lying when they said that this prestige system is going to be the most rewarding in the franchise's history. And I did prestige in the past, particularly in zombies mostly, but I think the game that I started prestiging a lot in, I think, was Advanced Warfare. I wasn't too familiar with the concept during Black Ops 2. And then I did it sometimes, I think, in Black Ops 3. I know I kind of sat at Prestige 1 for a long time. And then in Zombies, I pushed to Prestige Master because, you know, I loved playing zombies so much in that game. And then I didn't really care for prestiging much in the games past that. And then, of course, it was taken away in Modern Warfare. But, dude, I'm just genuinely so happy that Prestige is returning. I could not say much more good things about it. In terms of just other things related to progression, the Mastery camos, as well as the new Mastery badge system that they've got coming to Black Ops 6 is just... Dude, I have so much excitement and positivity for this game now. Talk to me like 3-4 months ago, I would have been like, yeah, it's another Black Ops game. I'm sure Treyarch will do good. Dude, I am like so locked in. I am so ready for this game. And call it the Call of Duty cycle, but I am just a Treyarch guy. I just love Treyarch games. And the only, like, true flop I think Treyarch had was Black Ops 4, but, dude, Black Ops games are my bread and butter. I love them so much. The Mastery camos, dude, for zombies, like, I think they could have done better than Nebula. I really do, but, you know, I'm not going to complain. The Mastery camo grind is just always there. The Mystic Gold, Opal camo, and then Afterlife as the Tier 3 Mastery, that's super freaking cool. And then, of course, Nebula returning. And just the fact that the Mastery camos in general for Black Ops 6 are also going to be reactive by how much you shoot. Also, a super huge W. I love that so much. There's just so much kind of going on when it comes to a lot of these things, and it's genuinely overwhelming because I don't know if I'm going to have like too much time to play this game as much as I want to. But you can be damn near certain that whenever I do have my free time, and if I'm not preoccupied with something else, I will definitely be playing Black Ops 6, and 90% of the time it will be zombies, 100%. Dude, the I can't, like, keep my thoughts straight just because of how excited I am about this game now. It comes out in just a few days, and I just want to get my hands on it, but just to go a little bit further, the Mastery badges, I mentioned with Modern Warfare 3, I did the Grand Mastery Charm for Zombies, which the Grand Mastery stuff was something that Infinity Ward started, I guess kind of in Modern Warfare with the system that they kind of added almost close to post-launch, which was like just a bunch of little emblems and stuff that you could earn for just doing things with a weapon. And then when it came to Modern Warfare 2 and now Modern Warfare 3, the um, the Grand Mastery charms and the Mastery charms in general for the weapons, those were kind of the next step past the Mastery camo. And when it comes to Black Ops 6, this Mastery badge system is crazy. So it's very simple. It still is kind of just the same: use a gun or use an equipment, use a score streak, get kills with whatever it is, and that'll just end up kind of progressing you towards overall quote-unquote mastery with the weapon or whatever piece of equipment it is, just kind of using it and getting kills with it. And the I can't imagine the level of kills, assists, reveals with the UAVs and VSATs and stuff that is going to be required to get overall mastery. But the fact that you can get them for weapons, all lethals and tacticals, all the score streaks, and the field upgrades for both multiplayer and zombies, I am just in love with the idea, honestly, because it's going to further incentivize people who are completionists, as I'm pretty sure I'm kind of turning into at this point, to really branch out and actually use everything as much as you can. In terms of zombies, I'm not particularly looking forward to trying to get the mastery badges for the sniper rifles. It depends on how they're balanced this year, but we'll just have to see how that goes. But basically, overall, as you continue using a weapon or as you continue using a gear, you'll get a multiple number of kills or a multiple number of assists, reveals, whatever, and that will progress you through getting a bronze badge, a silver badge, and then a gold badge, to where once you earn the gold badge, it'll have a stat tracker on it, and from that point on, if you get gold on everything in a specific category, so for all the score streaks or all the ARs or all the field upgrades, all of their badges will get upgraded to a diamond badge to mark that you have mastered this whole category. And they didn't say it, but truth be told, I am fully anticipating, if not at launch, definitely getting added later, a dark matter badge, because I mean, you're just asking for a dark matter badge at that point. If you're adding a diamond badge for all the categories, there's gotta be a dark matter badge at the end of it for mastering everything. Everything. I know it's getting like super redundant at this point. It's getting super old for Call of Duty specifically to always just have, okay, you do everything, but is there something for doing everything? Everything. You know, we've always been kind of saying that ever since dark matter was a thing. Because it's like, okay, we got gold everything for everything. What does that give you? It gives you diamond on a category. Well, what if you get diamond for everything? Then you get dark matter. And as well, was there anything in these newer Call of Duty games for getting, say, dark matter and nebula? Is there going to be anything for doing both of those? And it's probably not the case, but I feel like we're already at the dark matter level in terms of camos. You can do dark matter badges. That would be so freaking sick. Even if there is no dark matter badge, the diamond badges are just going to be something that I am definitely going to be trying to earn, at least for some things, at the very least. Until it gets confirmed that a dark matter badge does actually exist, then I'll probably push forward on using everything. But oh, dude, I'm just like so excited. But that's not even like where my excitement ends, because the zombies augment system coming to the game, I think is a very good reinterpretation of the upgrade system from Cold War, where, you know, it definitely was kind of a power creep problem where players like myself, who have pretty much had 100% uptime on every upgrade ever in that game, definitely very overpowered. You know, and that's never a bad thing in a PvE game. You know, it's always good to feel overpowered, and you just make do with the power that you do have, even if it ends up kind of getting under the power level of the enemies in some cases, which for Cold War is, you know, round 55, when the super sprinters start spawning in. But the augments this time around, I think, is going to be really the culmination of, I think, the roguelike system that they introduced in Vanguard with the Covenants. I know, super taboo Vanguard, but just kind of hear me out for a second. And the upgrade system from Cold War. It's going to be kind of a culmination of both of those types of systems, at least in theory, at least in terms of how things were presented on paper, because the way that it works is there's going to be 6 total augments that you can earn for just any gear in zombies: a perk, a field upgrade, or an ammo mod. 3 are major, 3 are minor, and the major ones obviously are going to be tailored more toward changing the function of the piece of gear itself, and the minor ones are typically just going to be some other small thing in terms of like the ammo mods and field upgrades, just kind of shortening their cooldowns or whatever. And the way that a lot of these things kind of intertwine and work together, not just within a single piece of gear itself, but across different perks or across different field upgrades and ammo mods, I think is going to make for really, really like intelligent types of builds that people can make for themselves when playing zombies. And just to kind of talk a little bit about that, for Juggernog in particular, this is going to be something that I think a lot of old school players like myself are going to definitely utilize, where it turns the armor system, which I think is just lacking taste and any sense of originality, and making it more akin to the classic zombie shield, where the armor will provide full protection to your back and no protection to the front, which is exactly how the zombie shield in the past worked. And it might honestly be better than the zombie shield, just in practice, because you're not going to have to go to a workbench to get another shield. You can just replate your armor, and that'll effectively, quote unquote, repair the durability of your shield, which is awesome. But in terms of like the other actual like building kind of things, things like, let's say, PhD and Stamina Up together. Stamina Up has an augment where you can take no fall damage, and PhD has one where you can cause explosions from just simply falling. So you can pair those two together to just kind of cannonball off of things instead of forcing yourself to dive when that might not be possible. There's also just the fact of how elemental pop now is probably going to work with a lot of these augments, where there's one called citrus focused, where if you have an ammo mod already applied on your weapon, elemental pop will only further activate that one instead of it just being a random out of the other 5. And then also further lowering the cooldowns on top of just cryo freeze as well, having lowering cooldowns, faster activations. There's so many things that can be done with this system that I am thoroughly excited to see what I can possibly do. It's going to take a while to get everything unlocked because the system itself is unlocked at player level 11, and I don't know how that's going to work with prestiging, but on top of that, you kind of need to go through and unlock each augment individually, and it's by XP earned. So say when you get to level 11, you can start learning augments for energy mine. I think that's going to be the default one that you can start leveling up with, and you need to go through and earn the first major, and then after that more XP to earn the first minor, and then again more XP to earn the second major, and then it kind of keeps on going like that. And I don't think you need to go through and earn all 6 augments on something and then you're able to go to another one. I think you'll be able to mix and match as you level up, but it is going to take a little bit to get augments unlocked for everything. And obviously, long-term progression, very good. I absolutely love that. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for Black Ops 6. I have no further, like, really praise that I can give this game. Obviously, a lot of people like to make fun of Call of Duty players because it happens every year with the COD cycle, trailers and reveals come out and it's like, this is going to be the best COD in years. It's out for a few weeks and then this is the worst thing we've ever played. It just comes from the fact that, like, we're always looking forward to the next game, but then we start seeing the cracks as players learn the game. And it particularly happens in multiplayer where you're playing against other people that could definitely exploit certain systems. But I think for me in zombies, it's less likely that it could be the case. It's going to come down to the fact of me just kind of learning to play around with the systems that are in the game, unless Treyarch decides to overhaul certain things. But the way that it stands right now, I am thoroughly excited for and really looking forward to the full launch of Black Ops 6. I'm so freaking happy with the way that the game is turning out right now, with everything that they're revealing. Prestige, zombies, even the multiplayer was fun from the beta when I played it back in August, and I just needed to kind of make a video to kind of get all of my thoughts down and just a little bit of a reaction to everything that they revealed, because this isn't even everything that they revealed. They've talked about so much in regards to zombies, multiplayer progression, and everything, and it's just so good. I love it. I'm a Call of Duty guy through and through, and I'm so excited for this game, man. It's chaotic excitement. I can't legitimately contain it, and it's gonna be a super long next few days waiting for the game to release. But just a bunch of passionate rambling here. I know this video has been pretty aimless, but I'm just very much looking forward to this game. And as I mentioned before at the start, if you're looking forward to it as well, just be sure to drop a like. And here's to the launch of Black Ops 6. Congratulations to everyone working at Treyarch, and I'm excited to get my hands on this game. So excited, man. Yeah, but with that out of the way, I will see you all in my next video. Peace out, everybody.